So a few people, but first we're going to talk about Char Grill. Okay, how many people have been to Char Grill? Downtown Raleigh? Like a third of you? This is so wrong. You need to go to Char Grill. It is a Raleigh institution. It's on Hillsborough Street, and it's like a drive up, and you put your order in at the window, and then they give you hamburgers and fries that you sit at a picnic table there and eat, or you can sit in your car, either one. And they're totally delicious, and you should go there. And they do not pay me, but I used to live like a block from there. So anyway, how do they take orders for food? Someone who's been there. Yeah, you have a ticket. And the ticket has places for what you want to order. So it's not like, you don't get a menu and you say what you want. You just write it on there and you slide it in the window. Okay? And it already has a form on it. And on the form, you mark stuff on there. And I'm not going to replicate the form. First of all, it's been years since I've been there. But I'm just going to put a few things on there. And you put like how many burgers, and then for each burger you put like what toppings you want on there. But I'm just going to put a few things on here. And you put the number of each of these things. And you put X's for different things you want. I think they might do shakes. And you can put chocolate and vanilla, that sort of thing. So you can fill out this form and order your stuff. And you slide it into the window. Now, this form is like no one in the Char Grill has talked to you. They just take the ticket and they just make the food. Okay? The cool thing about this form is it uniquely determines what you're going to get. So I don't have different orderings that I tell people what I'm ordering at the restaurant. So when you go to some restaurants, you like McDonald's or something, you just go up to the counter and you tell them what you want, and they're like, or let's do the drive-through thing because it's the most terrible, especially if you have a husband whose accent is not straight English. So you order something and they're like, would you like 17 chicken tenders? And you're like, no, number one combo. So you tell things in different orders, right? And they're not even sure what they're listening for because there's so many things on the menu. But if you actually make the form, so like basically if there's a mark in this vicinity, you don't even need to be able to read the form, right? You get used to where everything is. You can like scan it and be like, oh, I'm making this many burgers, this many fries, this many this. So what this form does is it makes a standard format for people to make requests for stuff. And that's what we were talking about at the end of last class, is how do we make a standard format that we can actually describe different boxes of donuts that have the same number of donuts. Like we have 12 donuts in a dozen. And we were going to choose from 6 kinds, right? So this is an example of a standard kind of form where I could actually put ones for all of the different, like for the number of burgers I want, like hash marks for them. We'll say I have 3. So normally you wouldn't use hash marks, but I'm going to use them because we like binary in here. So we're going to put ones for things we want. But instead of putting zeros for things we don't want, we're going to put zeros for the lines where we're drawing stuff. So wherever I have a line here, I'm going to put a 0. Okay, and these are not circles to fill out. They're just zeros. So then, after I fill out a form, I can describe an order just by putting a string. I don't know how long it's going to be because it depends on how many ones people put in there. Okay? But the string for this order is going to be 111 0000. Because before I get to the line for the burgers, I got 3 hash marks. Okay? Let's make another one. So the string for this one's going to be 111 0 110 00. So that tells me 3 burgers, 2 fries, and nothing of anything else. Let's say I order a vanilla shake. Now the string is going to be 111 0 111 0. I didn't do anything for chocolate. Okay? And I don't actually need a 0 for this vanilla. So let's get rid of that one. So all of these have 3 burgers. These last 2 have 2 fries, and the last one also has a vanilla shake. How does that string change if I want 2 vanilla shakes? Add another 1 on the end. How about if I want to add some more fries? Add another 1 in here. So this is a unique way to represent all the different ways of getting anything from this menu. So every string is, I get 1s until I'm done getting all the burgers. Then I have a 0. And then I get 1s for however many fries. And then I get a 0. And then I get 1s for however many chocolate shakes. I don't like chocolate shakes. That's why there's none on here. I don't like vanilla ones either, but strawberry is better. Then I don't get any, then I get a 0 for ending the chocolate. And then after that, whatever comes after that is how many vanilla shakes I want. So a ticket is a way of making a standard notation for people to do an order, and you take out all the communication overhead that you have to do. We don't care about the communication overhead as much as we care about, now we have a binary string that represents the different orders. So if we're going to do that, we could do the same thing for donut orders, right?